Greetings.
Where's this in the background? Thank you for the rates on that. Waggles, you have first. What would you like? It's Tabletop Talk. It's Saturday. Hi, folks.
Hi, folks.
Let's hide this for now. There's too many hands. So
too many hands.
I'm not used to having no stream on Friday. Yeah. Compliment or threat? Drake's choice. So 4 Waggles. Compliment or threat?
Threat and Waggles.
Threat on Waggles. Okay. Waggles. I'm gonna throw bouillon cubes in your lake. You know, vegetable bouillon soup cubes.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh no.
Jokes on you, I need the vitamins and like bouillon. See, sometimes the threat doesn't work. I still love the idea of you laying in bed and then suddenly something smells tasty.
Oh no, you're no longer fresh water, you're bouillon water.
And so compliment for that. Sandard, you have an absolute knack, and I mean that in the best way, for finding weird games. Like a golf roguelike that actually looks fun. I can't even. Yeah. How do you do it? How did you find that? How? Also, I must do
that was
this.
a little unreal. I was like, what the heck? This actually looks entertaining.
Sincera does not do it for himself. Curse to golf. Very good. Oh, look at the old model of the scarf. Oh, cute.
No. Good. I kill it with fire.
Aura.
Leaning to the side so you see my face and the clip.
Aura.
$20. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that's my best.
I'll put that on my wish list for a rainy day.
Yep, I'll be doing the same right now. Actually,
don't wait for this of multiplayer. No.
No, it's single player. I just brought attention to it because my goodness, a lot of love was put into this one.
Another curse. Sorry for that. We are derailing this, folks.
No. This is
Golf Club X curse to golf. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's just 2 golf games. What the fuck is Golf Club Nostalgia? Okay, the first screenshot features a cow on the golf. Kind of the same thing, I guess. Human life is wiped out. Earth is now a golf course for the ultra-rich. In this dystopian sports puzzler, plays through destroyed brutalist monuments, coming shopping malls and abandoned museums as you piece together the full story of how humanity fell. That's actually also pretty good.
That's wow.
It's too real.
Oh my goodness, I'm looking at the screenshots and it's like, that's really good. I like the art style too.
Yeah, this is good. Interesting. You were star rock by lightning while golfing, and now you're striking golf purgatory. I'll be real with you folks. I think anyone who likes golf, like straight up normal golf, they should be consigned to a hell where they have to play it forever.
Yes,
like
I agree.
They'll be happy to do that, and we'll be happy to never see them again.
Exactly.
Yeah, perfect. Like, there's no downside. It's not even evil because they will like it. Anyway, actually doing a show here, you know?
A show.
A show, yes, a show. Yes. So wait, we had some topics. I'm very prepared, as you might can
yes,
tell.
Yes, I'm very prepared as well. Yeah. The premise of this was very simple. It was, what art has drawn you to tabletop games in the past?
Oh.
And especially also an adjunct to that, because I know we'll derail into this. What art has kept you there?
Interesting. Do you have stuff prepared? Because I didn't realize I should prepare.
No, it's okay. Like, this is going to be very off the cuff.
Yeah.
This is an experiment, everybody.
You should have given me homework, because I would need to find these things now.
I can think of one immediately. It's the Shadowrun First Edition cover.
Oh,
it is the perfect one.
I'll find it for us.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Let me just go into my corner here real quick.
Corner.
Yep. And then let's put the browser on screen.
Yep.
Boop. And then this is very evocative. Why is it like this though? Just open image. There, problem solved. Gives you everything you need to know. There's like dudes who look like monkey men shooting at our clown. And we have an elf who's a decker.
Yep.
Hacking the bridge.
And we have a lady who is armed but has glowy around hand indicating magic.
Yeah, it's small stuff. Should I mention really quick? Yes, it's true, Waggles.
Yep.
The topic for now is a good RPG art standard. I think all of the Lancer book, honestly, is very applicable to this.
Oh yeah.
Like the Lancer book just has ace art, and that's all by one person, so it's super consistent.
Yeah, that's one of the big things is consistency as well. Because I know that first edition Shadowrun was all over the place, like when you got in the meat of the book, but they all played to the same theme in the end.
Yeah.
This cover, I remember seeing it, and I was just like, "Wait, is the guy on the right Native American? Is the guy on the left an elf, but also plugging something into his brain? Are those actual apes, or is that something else? Is that like a really like deformed orc or something?"
Yeah.
And my brain just went from there, and it made me actually open up the book because I was very excited to read about a Native American guy firing 2 submachine guns.
Yeah, just off of, it just says everything.
Yeah.
It's the future, but there is an elf right there. An elf with like clearly a brain implant and so on and so forth. It's very evocative. It's very good.
Yep. This stuff is so important to me because like I realize, especially for kids coming up who are just like at the hobby store looking around, and then they notice, oh, this game has this cool cover, etc. It's always been important because like what is on the cover of the tin, just if it's Lancer is just a really good example. It's very busy. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yes.
But that like it involves big robots and people inside of them, and there's weird robots, and there's very chonky robots.
Yes.
And there's very personality-laden people who pilot them.
It is almost like this is one of the reasons I think why I never understood people being like, oh, but Lancer doesn't have deep characters. You only pick like 3 things. Yeah, but those 3 things are so broad.
Yeah.
Like you can pick the 3 things for anyone on this cover. And be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like this guy has some sort of charming perk, but she's also probably a badass. This one is just unsettling and gonna be a bad time for anyone who crosses her.
Yep.
This guy is classic knight kind of guy. Some sort of leader type.
Yep.
And she's just a grizzled veteran who doesn't take no shit because she has an axe. If you have an axe in the future, you take no shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just flat out.
And yeah, this is like, I think many of the books we have liked over the course of the show have had like one artist.
Yeah.
Like Lancer has the guy who does Kill 6 Billion Demons, to draw everything, and he's just amazing. Like this is so also so evocative. Like immediately, you look weird place.
Yeah.
Like this is a mech. Look how big the trees are. Let's go there.
Yeah, let's go there. Like this is a place I want to be. I want to have my allergies act up there because it's so cool looking. You know.
Yeah. Or small things like, oh, we're looking at a mech from the perspective of someone not in a mech, because it's just so low to the ground.
Yep.
And so on and so on and so on. And then even the book, like, I know it's not well laid out really, but it fits that kind of futury with the way it's laid out. Like with these boxes and so on. And just the way the things look. You know? And again, these kind of drawings are cool. It's like the innards, here's the pilot, and then blah blah blah. Like, yeah. What else? The Break book also had good art that I feel like it's consistently well held together. So does Fabula Ultima. Fabula Ultima doesn't have a ton of art in it, but they did do the very consistent good art in it. I also, controversial opinion incoming, I like the Pathfinder iconic characters.
Yes. That is like one of the big selling points, because that was something that was done back in 3rd edition D&D. I think it did a pretty good effect, but Pathfinder 1st edition did better.
Pathfinder. Meet the Iconics. Like, oh my god, there's a lot of them. Let's see, I almost find the guy, the Velaros, is that the one? Yeah, this guy. This guy fucks.
Yeah, that guy fucks. Like, that's one of the biggest problems that I've had with a lot of D&D art from 3rd edition onward, is just like, there's so few times where I look at an art piece and go, this guy fucks. But there's so many times with Pathfinder art where I'm like, yeah, this guy fucks. Like, there's just no way to put it any other way.
Yeah. She does. I like her as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember her. Yeah. This actually makes me want to play a sorcerer, even though I know they aren't good.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I linked you the RPG that started this whole thought process for me.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about that for sure.
We'll come to that, yeah. Yep.
Same artist, and I think same inventor guy as the Lancer game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He worked on the Lancer game too as a writer as well. So, yeah. Simple premise, you fight weird alien horrors that come out of people's brains because, psychics, and you're a psychic that fights against them.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And the reason why I was drawn in is the various powers look like the different skills from Disco Elysium.
Yes.
Except done in his art style, which that's so strong to do the same vibe, but in your own style. Yeah, like, this is so evocative immediately.
Yeah.
Like, the Exorcist stuff, the blind guy with the sword, poor put upon child who like has a demon literally coming out of their head, etc.
Yeah. And she seems to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
I like that the demon literally has like useless like wobble feet that hang off of it, because some of them don't do anything.
It's so good. But yeah, like Palace, like this looks like something straight out of somebody attempting to do their own Disco Elysium and I'm like, oh my god, this is it. This is what we want.
Yeah.
And this is the perfect example of an RPG that makes me want to play it just because the art direction, period. Like, I looked at the rules, I'm like, they're kind of basic, whatever. But the art and the feel, oh my god. Like, it would draw me in and keep me in.
Yeah. You know what? In a weird way, That's Cthulhu for me with the
Yes.
period appropriate art, and then sometimes the weird stuff they put in there, because it feels like they really did the research on their on that time period.
Oh yeah. They really know their source material.
Yeah, but then it turns out it's Cthulhu, and I kind of don't want to anymore. But
yeah, exactly.
That's why I originally wanted to try it, because it's like, 1920s. That's something I've never done before. Like that seems cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, just there's so much, and then there are plenty of examples where the art direction didn't draw us in. Like the real stinkers that we've talked about are really good examples of that. Like Continuum, I can't even remember a single art piece from that.
Oh God, I'm gonna have me open it. Wait, I have it somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
I wanted to open with that because I'm just like, that's one that makes me go, what?
Oh God, I have to sort by name, otherwise I will never find it. Yeah. I'm not even streaming to you. I'm realizing I should do that.
All good. Yeah. See, like,
this... have continued. Yeah, this is terrible.
It's so bad.
Like all of these Olympic swimmers holding up big hoops. That have nothing to do with anything.
Like, if you want me to sit here and be like armchair art analyst, it feels like a fascist.
But I just realized, I didn't realize at the time, which would have been perfect. What if this isn't what if this is like a like
to the power of 0?
No. A fuck. Like a bleeper, and this is Continuum. Like, the reason this doesn't work is the numbers, I think.
This is the bad kind of busy. This is
like, what are you saying, that all of these time travelers actually see the numbers as they travel in time? Like, no.
I don't even see the numbers now.
Oh, look, it's a hand.
Red head,
like, the thing is, I think it actually does have some sort of... It had an art style, you're right. It had this weird these weird drawings in it. But then also, also not very many, as we are seeing.
Yeah. Like, the pieces that were there was like, what does this have to do with this?
Oh my God, there's no... they
repeat it.
Then they repeat it as the next art piece. You can get away with this at the end of the thing. Oh my God.
Like, what is this trumpet dude? Like,
yeah, what is this? This has nothing to do with the game you are talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the perfect example of what the fuck are you doing.
Like it represents failure, sure, but it has nothing to do with...
Like, this is literally an artist just drawing themselves or somebody else. Like, this is the most low tier possible.
Imagine being a time traveler and using your powers to draw your comic quicker. What?
Oh no.
You still age, dude.
Oh, that's so fucked up, but you're right. Oh wow.
And then they present it like it's like this might be... Can I not zoom in? Why is this so... Oh God, this is such a big PDF. Rook Morel, born 1987. Panel from Blueshift, graphic noveling, acrylic and graphite. Etherco Comics, ID 2008. So a made-up comic publisher, and a made-up comic, and he's drawing himself, but also you didn't do the cool thing where he draws himself in the picture. You did picture in picture for no reason. This art piece also doesn't work. Yeah,
the perfect examples here. And then like the super muddy watercolor. No,
like they are fine, but they are not really anything.
Like if you had some other art for me to point at, maybe there'd be some connective tissue, but there isn't.
The real head scratcher. What the fuck is happening? Is this a real comic?
That's what it looks like.
Who knows? Explaining time travel.
The charts.
Yeah, the charts. Oh god, I'm getting such flashbacks looking at this again. It's such a fucked game.
But yeah, like this is a perfect example of this is where the art is just like hurting it like crazy.
Yep.
Because there's so little of it, and then the art that's there is just like muddy and confusing.
This is. Yeah, imagine like, oh, these logos count as art for this book. No, they don't.
No, they don't. Because we need a picture of what a thespian looks like. Because that's one of the big thing with splats in World of Darkness, is that every time they present a splat or a option or something that's like a big deal, they draw a picture of a person who belongs to that.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh.
And here we have the Big Bang.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a timeline which goes to 12,900 BC, and then here we are, AD 2400, when the sentients enter space. Oh my god, I can't. No, we have to close this. It's already taking my brain power again. Fuck that game. I'm glad I missed the original review of whatever mess this is. Continuum, the time travel role-playing game. Let me see. I don't like any book, but we have talked about that ad nauseum. That's like, hey, yes, this is a movie tie-in game or whatever. Here's a bunch of pictures from the movie. Never works.
The only thing like that we've liked has been the Firefly RPG, but that's just because the game was so good and they had original art as well.
Yeah, the Firefly RPG did a lot of art with the photos, but like Buffy, for example, is one where it really didn't do that at all.
Yeah. And then the art that they did supply was just like, did you get your like teenage kid to draw this? Like, what's going on here? Oh, but yeah, like perfect example in front of us. Hey, I want to play this immediately.
Yeah.
Shadowrun First Edition. I wanted to play it immediately.
Yeah.
And one of the big things with Pathfinder that like everybody just keeps coming back to it is that same thing. What?
Actually, Rosewood Abbey.
Rosewood Abbey is another really good one.
Like,
like it's just we giggled so many times just over this cover alone.
Yeah.
Like this tells us something immediately, and we want to know what that is. So then we open it. Art, good art is so important.
Yeah.
Like,
well, Drake.
Yes.
I must now go on a tangent.
Let's do it. That's why I brought this up.
Aren't you glad that now in current year 2024, everyone has the ability to, with AI, create their own art, and it's ableist to say they shouldn't. Just a real take I've read on the internet and has been thrown at me when I talk against AI.
I have had that same argument thrown against me repeatedly as well.
And this was also in a leftist space where this person was like, no.
That's where I hear it too.
I am a communist, but I really like it when like working class people get their shit stolen, I guess. For the record, if anyone comes at you like that, they are an idiot. Yep. And they are probably of the opinion that there is unproductive labor. Sorry for that tangent now, but there's idiots out there who do class divides, not by who has the money and employs people and who is working for people, which is the only correct one, which is the bourgeois versus the working class divide, which is the real one. But there's also people who are like, no, Starbucks workers aren't essential. They don't produce like things for society. And I'm like, so cooks aren't essential for food isn't essential. Sure, Starbucks mainly makes coffee, but still, like, obviously it's still food. It's still a food stuff.
Yeah, it's still something you ingest,
and that's
which
not
is the most important part.
but arguing like that is already going on their level. No, the only correct way to argue about it is, does the person who sell their time for money via work, do they in any way get paid for working, or do they in any way want to get paid for working and can't because some asshole has invented AI and people are clicking the big titty anime woman that looks generic button 10,000 times, burning a forest down in the process? If you see such people, just laugh at them. They are lost.
They're very lost.
You can only ridicule them at that point and tell them that they're stupid for the takes they have, because they are not there in good faith. So why should you be?
Yeah, they're not in good faith. They just never are in that case.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You're 19, you're 20, you haven't honed a skill.
Nick,
It doesn't make it ableist. Thanks.
exactly. Like the argument is, I don't have time to learn it. But rich people have the time to learn it. And I'm like, how many rich people do you think actually want to learn art? Because
or actually even do it.
There isn't any shortcut to it.
No.
And this isn't the 19th century where your options are, I find a hobby or I don't do nothing all day. Like back then, sure, rich people did art because what else did you have to do? I guess get drunk and play poker, maybe. But these days, no. Anyone who learns art these days is there because they want to learn art.
Yeah.
Because you know going in that the chances of you like actually applying that in a money-making relationship to a successful degree is not super high. Like, no. Like and then to say, yeah, but we should steal from those people because people who don't, I don't know, who have cerebral palsy and have shaking hands can't draw. No. Like, I am very sorry, but it's not outweighing the good there or the bad that's happening from the theft and from the destruction of the environment and everything.
Yeah, flat out. Yeah,
because the big argument that we leveled against NFTs was, well, it destroys like the environment from all the energy you're wasting, making a stupid cryptocurrency. And then we're like, oh, we made it slightly less bad with this version. It's only going to exponentially go bad in a few years. Great, thanks. No, it's not better though. But with AI, there is no way to make it cheaper.
No.
Like, it is so expensive. And mark my words, within the decade, it's all going to come crashing down.
Yeah, and for those people who immediately come back with the argument, but money's not real. We're not talking expensive in terms of money. Yeah. We're also talking expensive in terms of waste, in terms of destroying the environment, in terms of using lithium.
And here's the other thing. Like, yeah, money isn't real, but also money is very real right now in our society.
Yeah, we need it to eat, you know?
And the people who have most of it don't know what to do with it, and within the system have to try to make more, because that's the only thing the system incentivizes.
Correct.
Which is why Adobe now, instead of selling you Photoshop, rents you Photoshop.
Yep.
Which is why Wizards wants to go that route with all the books you don't own anymore.
Yep, and that's why Ubisoft already has gone that route. Yeah. Either you can buy the special edition of whatever for $120, or you can access all the special edition stuff in this $20 a month plan. It's
yeah. And is it might even be a decent value proposition right now. Not gonna stay that.
No, it doesn't never say that.
Sonnad is here with a hot take. What's the hot take, Sonnad?
Please give hot takes.
You look at my games if I see like Tangent Over, just for the record, like a lot of really old games just didn't have the budget to do this.
Yeah, the
or the
ones
connections.
that had any art at all, who were worth their salt, had like a few pieces that immersed you, and then that was it.
Yeah.
There's also just the fact that like how everything was photocopied and printed back in the day made like getting really good art impossible because it would just get completely smudged.
Vasen is another good example for well done art.
Yep. So good. Like,
this is also all based on one guy's art, and then they made a game around it. Okay, Sonat's take. Everyone who buys games off Steam are technically not owning their games because of DM. True, Sonat. True. The day Gaben bites it, we might have real problems in our hands.
yes, I completely agree with that statement.
But also, technically, you could write a thing that allows you to play your games off stream. Like you can already like set it offline, stuff like that. These things are crackable and solvable. Steam is mostly a delivery service for the files. Like if Steam ever went bad, there's a million people ready to crack everything about it.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you might lose some online-only multiplayer games, but those are also just rent-seeking bullshit and at the end of the day.
Yep.
They might be fun, we might play them, but it is objectively hey, make sure you come back every day and maybe buy some currency, lol.
Yep. Like, even good old Killing Floor, what we played so much, was one of those as well. So.
Yep. Here's some FOMO for you. Be sure to log in every day for your dailies and weeklies, and what on every game has them now. And I have entirely stopped caring because it's impossible to keep up.
It's impossible. Like, I can't even keep up with one MMO now. Like, I just can't. So it's not even.
I might do them like if they're convenient and in front of me, and I'm playing the game anyway. But I literally, as soon as I turn off a game, I don't know that it exists.
Yeah. It's the right way to be, honestly.
No.
Yeah, because like this is why art is so important, because this will live on with you even after you close the book.
Yep.
Like other things. Sorry, I need to deviate back to your tangent for 1 second.
Do it.
I actually knew somebody with cerebral palsy who did art, but they did like logos and stuff. Yeah. And it was very much, I have a will, and this is my way.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, it's also just the first thing I thought. I didn't want to say no hands or whatever. Even those people can do art.
Even those people.
There's a famous painter, I forget the name, who draws with her feet because she doesn't have hands.
Yeah. Like, I know who you're referring to. I don't remember her name.
Like
Charles Schultz, before he died, he strapped pens to his hands because he couldn't move his fingers anymore.
Yeah. Like, that if you're like, oh, I can't learn it. Like, for example, I have aphantasia. Like, I can't draw. Well, AI art is not. If your imagination genuinely is only as good as AI art output, then I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, it is still easier to find good art that already exists that is evocative to you than doing it in AI. Especially considering, like, if you look into what these people do to get like the program to copy the right stuff, it's like, oh yeah, attractive woman, blonde, art station, high quality, name of 3 artists I want you to steal from. Like,
name a favorite actress I want you to steal the likeness of.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you gave it the right input, which is, by the way, not creating anything. It's just writing a prompt. It's like saying a Google search is creative because it finds you things. Yeah, which is why AI art is always... The other reason it's so stupid, with specifically AI art is if you have been on an art site that allows it recently, like DeviantArt, for example, the people who make it, they can't stop.
No.
They're gonna post 65 million variants of the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it isn't like, oh, I'm an artist. I have a thing in my brain, and I must put it on paper. I must draw it. I must like do this thing I have. No, it's like, oh, this is an output, and this is an output, and this is an output. I have no idea what I'm doing as the person like getting the output. So
yeah, they have to vomit it out.
So I'm just gonna put all of it on the screen, and then be like, I'm actually going to like, I'm gonna look at DeviantArt. I'm gonna search for something, and then I find a Save for Work page I can put on the screen real quick, just to illustrate this.
Good way to illustrate it. Yep.
Oh, wait, we have to sort this by recent, because otherwise you don't even get this output because it sucks. Who would have thought? Is this fine? Yeah, I think this is okay. Oh, that's all right. No, never mind. That's today. We must scroll more. It's more today. Oh, this is terrible. But I can't show it because it's also today. This might be photos. Yeah, this is actually perfect. Yeah, here. Okay, right. Oh, I must minimize it. Oops.
All good.
Like look at it.
Perfect example, actually.
And you might think, oh, that the background is the same. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Like this is just shit. This is shitty. This is people who know character creating in an MMO and think that changing the wig on your little model is like the same as doing art. This is art compared to this. This. I don't know, to that drone. I have no idea what's going on. But like it's so garbage. And sometimes you get like whole pages and pages of it.
Yeah, you do. Like
it's nothing. It's useless.
I remember searching for something on DeviantArt and I was like, what? And I just clicked on one person's profile and
pulling this back, and then I'm gonna look at two of these for their if they put the prompts, because these idiots always do it.
Oh yeah, they always do. There was one person on DeviantArt. I just clicked on their page and I was like, oh, they have 200 versions of like the same picture. Yeah. I was like, what? What is the difference? They're all the redhead. They're all wearing the same outfit. They're no. This one has epaulets here. This one has tied off here. This one has stocking showing.
Okay. This is so sad. So each of these is titled, I've opened like 3, to be clear. Each of these says a portrait work of bounty hunter, insert name, inspired by the elite guard of Return to Castle Wolfenstein. What? Okay.
Oh no.
Reimagined as if they are appearing in a futuristic sci-fi video game as space bounty hunter enemies. That is what the person describes these as. Like, it's so stupid.
I'm in so much pain hearing all this. Like,
let me see if any of these have fucked up hands. Gee, it's low enough. It's low enough quality that, I mean, not quite low enough like art that is. Oh yeah, there's a fucked up hand. That's 5. That's 6 fingers. The 6-fingered lady is here for our protagonist to murder later. Yeah, man. Okay, this is a tangent, but I had to go on it because it's just like, this is so slop, it's so bad. Yeah, I know that Vason is showing because I didn't want to show that stuff any more than necessary. And if I go to a new page on DeviantArt, there's probably titties in the sidebar, which is going to get me banned. So no, you can find your own AI slop if you want. Like, it's not really important for the point. Like, look at this cool king with this, or knight or whatever, with this little guy. That's could never be made with AI. Stuff like that. It's too specific.
It's too specific. There's so much, like, all this.
Yeah.
Oh, just Vason is just ripping in exactly what I want out of like any RPG. Flavor, everything. That's why when it comes to 5th edition D&D, I'm constantly confused as to why we're going the direction we're going. Vampire 5th edition, the same thing. I'm constantly confused. Like, what are we trying to do with this art?
To be real, that neither vampire art is bad.
Yeah.
Because it's just like artsy, gothy mood pieces that don't really give you much information about anything. And D&D's art is officially soulless and corporatized now. Yeah,
because that's the other side of all this, is that like, so let's just take one of these corporate artists and say, no, they didn't use any AI in their art. But it's still possible for them to just create something utterly soulless. Yeah. And that's just what we keep seeing over and over.
Like this kind of thing is cool. Yeah, it looks kind of interesting, but it's not really anything. Like who types on a typewriter these days? I guess a vampire. I guess actually a vampire.
And then one of the best examples of early Vampire the Masquerade art was art done by Tim Bradstreet. He really sucked me in because his art pieces were just like otherworldly. Like, it really drew me into this very gothic punk aesthetic. And that's part of the thing that just keeps getting missed, is like they do something gothic or they do something punk or they do something like that.
This, for example, I like. This is like, cityscape and rain. Kind of very moody. I like this.
Very Blade Runner.
But then you get like this and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What's going on here? What kind of future smog city is in the background? Where the fuck are we?
Yeah. What kind of smudgy place is this?
Yeah.
And you know, like there's plenty of watercolor and smudgy art.
This, which is very weird photo manipulation.
Yep.
But you don't even know what they were trying to get to.
You don't know. It looks like two separate pictures spliced together, honestly.
But really badly spliced together. Like, what?
Super badly.
And then this is the highway. And then we have this. Blood. There's blood. Blood tears. Ooh.
Yep. Like tears in rain.
And then we have that kind of comic booky thing. Like, there's no through line at all. Yep. This might be from a video game.
Yeah, it feels like video game concept art. And then that is
just the guy again.
LARPy stuff.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough that you like lean on the LARP side. I could forgive that if the other stuff had a through line and was interesting. Yeah. But it's just like, a lady in red thing.
You almost did the best part where they show the fashion thing for each of the clans.
Yeah, we're gonna get to. Yeah.
There you go.
Like, okay.
Yeah. The first time I saw these, I was like, what?
You know what's really helpful on this page? Not having them labeled. Because if I'm new to the game, I really know which one is which from this.
Yeah, like you could tell me what kind of brouhaha each of these brouhaha are, but I don't know. I don't know by looking at this.
Yeah. And like, this is the thing. I would even say some of this is Mercavian coded and stuff like that. So it's not really, the through line is not really great. Also, why are these gang? There's no way the gangrel are this feral. Come on.
No, this is silly, honestly.
Yeah, I like this man's head is too small.
Yeah. Oh, it's silly. And then Octavian.
Like, you could put half of the Bruja just in this lineup and it would not be out of place.
You could actually swap a couple with the Bruja.
Yeah. Absolutely could. And then you have, what were these? Nosferatu? I'm sorry, but they aren't ugly enough. What the fuck did you do?
They're not nearly ugly enough. Like
this is just a man who lives on the street. It's not even... That's not even unattractive. What the fuck?
Yeah, this gives me the whole vibe of, do you even know what you're referring to at this point? You're referring to Count Orlok. You're not referring to lady with skin condition.
Like, okay, charitably to this art, this lady and this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the rest of them?
Yeah, the rest of them,
Like, no.
No. Just no. And that's why this is so important, because like this is the interfacing. This is the thing. Like that is very iconic. That makes you go, "Oh my god."
Yeah. This is Blacavian stuff. Nosferatu stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, now we have to go past this because there's titties. And then, like, this could be a Malkavian. This could be a Malkavian. This could be a Malkavian. It's almost like this is just fashion guys and fashion girls.
Yep. That's the thing about these sections, is that it's almost like they ask somebody who is not even into the tabletop sphere at all, who just draws for fashion magazines, to draw these.
Yeah.
Which I'm just like, I get it, but there still has to be that immersion. And oh my god.
You know,
like,
why
this
that
is Premiere.
You know why that would make sense? Because they don't know how to draw unattractive people at all.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And vampires run the gamut. So.
God, why is she like what the fuck is wrong with her face? Did the person who did that Jesus reconstruction picture do her reconstruction too? What is this? Like, look at the shading on this guy and look at her. Did you just not have time to do this?
Look at the guy at the bottom right. He's like monochrome.
Yeah, why is he monochrome? Is it like a bane he has? Was he bit in the 1920s when there was only black and white television?
Does he turn into snow so you have to adjust his rabbit ears?
Like, does she not have a hand? Oh no, it's just weird. Like, this doesn't look... No. Also, yeah, like the challenge of not depicting a Nosferatu in a suit, impossible. This guy is the closest to... this guy feels so real to me. I think he might be just in the lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the iconic Ventru picture that was put around on websites for a while. And it was like, what?
Like, yes, I know. I laughed too. Cool place. Never more with your mate. It's cool, but it doesn't really belong in this game. It's not evocative if it's lap. I don't want my game that I want to lap to show me other lappers. It's not why I'm lapping it. I can see other lappers when I go to the thing. It's like the D&D. Here's the D&D book. We put a bunch of Ren Fair people in it. And then there's a picture of people doing HEMA. For fighting.
Oh my god!
It's not the same. Don't cut these corners. Right. Also, this looks so AI. Look where the teeth are.
Yeah.
What is this? Was she bitten by a rabbit?
Yeah. Like this is one of the pieces in the book where I was like, is this AI? It sure feels like it.
It's just photo manipulation filters, I think.
Yeah.
This is a bit too old
Still.
for AI, but this book. Because you have to remember, Strake, that they take like 2 years to bring one of these 200-page books out. So
That's true, and the
Okay,
art
this they covered,
process stretches over that.
Yeah, like this again, like Moody Cityscape. I dig that as part of the vampire
Yes.
thing, even if
Please
it's
remember that.
even if it's like photos.
Yeah, it's fine.
But even this is like weird enough that I like it.
Yeah,
You know,
it's moody.
It's moody,
it's
yeah,
moody.
it's just pure moody. And then there's Scholar or Veteran. I think these are repeats, right? No, these are new.
No, these are new. Like they're new, but like they're like, oh, you could be this archetype. And it's like
I didn't like the archetype system in this at all.
No,
It's boring, fucking boring. Like, okay, to be fair, they tell you that, if you don't know what to play, like first time player, here's archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they want you to make an archetype necessarily. It's just like, here, these are people that would exist. This is okay.
Mm-hmm. This is all part of why a V5 was kind of a hard sell for some people.
Yeah.
Was because they looked at the book and it was just like, what the fuck? Like that was literally the reaction.
And these two wrestlers are about to kiss.
Yeah, exactly. Like they wanted that scene to be like intimidate because that's the skill nearby, but no, it looks different from intimidation, guys.
Yeah. Technology.
Yeah. Good old science.
This is cool.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. There's some good stuff in here, but then there's also some real stinkers in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's abstract enough like this, it's fine.
I love it when it's abstract.
But if it's just like in focus photos of two guys at the lab, this is terrible. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is just a guy at a fancy like Indian restaurant who's shitting because he had too much to eat. Like what is I supposed to get from this?
What am I supposed to get from this? Yeah, like this is in the Thin Blood section, so it's like, is this like an iconic Thin Blood? Is this John Thin Blood?
Yeah.
Like you're not getting anything from this at all, and you should be getting something.
There's a VTM with artist who can't remember the name of who was been accused of tracing. I can send you an example if you're interested. Yeah, send it, sure. Like I'm gonna be real. I would rather someone like tracing is a very wide field to talk about.
Yeah.
If it's like, someone used a photo reference and then traced parts and then did their own art with it, that's, to me, I don't care. I don't care. Like artists have a process, so long as you make it your own, I don't care. But depending how blatant it is, right? I would still much rather have traced art, especially like traced from photo to art, stuff like that, than AI, of course. AI is just a no-go. If you put AI in your stuff, you can go fuck right off.
Yep. Yep. There's a few people I know
doesn't work for me.
Have a difficult time like imagining. So they use things like Daz Studio and pose something.
There's also a concept I want to point out with this one where I'm like, okay, this is kind of, it's evocative, but it's also too fucking on the nose, guys. You don't have to show everyone with the blood.
Yeah.
I know it's about blood. It's vampire. You don't have to, in every single scene, have some blood on it.
Yeah, you should fill in the gaps. You should show me the stuff that's particular to Vampire the Masquerade, not general vampires.
Yeah, this is
like
weird.
This. Like
this looks like we are talking about Malkavians right now.
Yeah, we're talking about like dyscrasias and resonance and going crazy and so on.
And then stuff like this is just like, no, sorry, you're lapping again.
Yeah, you're lapping again. Like, yes, it looks like an iconic Camarilla
blood,
picture.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, blood. Oh, blood.
Like, sorry, it's hackneyed. I didn't like it in Lab either when people brought out the fake one.
A few pictures ago was one of the good ones. Yeah, the guy who looked like the guy from Underworld, the old guy.
Yeah. I'm just scrolling. I'm scrolling down as fast as I can. Just stopping when
this is also another problem. So we're in the discipline section. There's like one, like maybe 2 pictures in this whole section, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, look, lady with blood.
Yeah, lady with blood trying to illustrate beast eyes, but like
I wonder if there was a guy. If there was a guy in the art team who just, in the design team or whatever, who just really liked lady with blood pictures. And this is a ward, I
there
guess.
is a correlation. Yeah, that's a ward. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the other picture. Like that's another big problem. Is it's just like we have these supernatural powers, and we're not going to draw pictures of that. Like I'd like to see somebody using potence. I'd like to see a blurred image of somebody using celerity.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that's different.
What the fuck is this now? Fucking chic. I see here.
Hello, Sir Clan not appearing in this book.
Oh man. You see, this is cool. More of this stuff. Okay. I think this is a sample adventure or something. Because I don't think.
Yes, under. Yep. Now I know what you're referring to.
Alright, let's look at Sonat's thing that he posted.
Yep. A lot of this happened for Werewolf.
Oh yeah. Wait. This is one. And yeah. Like here's the thing, right? With something like this. Yeah, you took the pose, okay. Made it your own though. Like it's just
the other one though. Ooh.
Yeah, this one is a bit much because you actually didn't make it your own.
You made same face paint, even same coloration.
I see why this is a bit egregious.
This is where it gets egregious, yeah.
But yeah, again, rather this than AI art still sucks. But I understand why this didn't get noticed by an editor. Because unless you happen to know these pictures, how would you know?
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, for surely not great. Also, you made him slimmer. Why?
Made him slimmer. There's a bit more of a
It actually kind of ruins the pose, doesn't it?
It does. Like the slight hunch forward, yeah.
Because this is not hunched. This is just I have a belly.
Yeah, it's just have a belly. But now it looks like he's hunched.
Yeah, but this guy's fit as fuck probably and could throw you.
Oh yeah, he probably could. Like he's in the strong fat category. Like,
yeah. Like it doesn't work. It looks like he's like sloped. And this is just
because like you look on the right, he's got a normal spine. Then you look on the left, no, there's something wrong with the spine now.
Yeah, he's leaning. Wants to whisper to the monk. Also, this guy can't draw feet.
No.
Because he is like very much the detail ends around this.
Oh no.
Which, okay, I don't care. Feet are hard, I get it.
I get it. Feet are hard, yeah.
If you have to cut the corner there, that's fine. Oh my god.
Of all the corners to cut, that's probably the one, honestly.
This is of course not great, but what we are talking about is like, is it evocative? I would argue that those art pieces kind of also aren't really evocative of anything.
They really weren't, because it was just like, who is this Ghost Council now? I don't know. Yeah, this section, I was just like, what? Like, they were trying to liken vampires to hobos with like hobo marks. But no, it doesn't work like that, because you didn't include Ravnos in this book. And that's the time when you would mention it. That's why I made the joke of Sir Clan not appearing in this book, because like the way this is presented, it's presented like they were going to have all the clans in their first book.
Whoever did all these, like, is that it could work though.
I like that shit so much. But then,
Yeah.
again, huge fan of the Blade Runner Moody stuff. And if you can nail that, then
Yeah, this is not amazing.
yeah, just random Calavera. I don't know
Like,
where.
of course, it's not terrible, but it's also like, yeah, this is one of the biggest RPGs out there, guys.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest, best funded. I mean, Paradox is like the parent company. So it's one of those things where, like, guys, you could have done a lot better with that, like just this front of things. But it's also like speaks to a greater thing of this made it a harder sell for me
Yeah.
trying to get people to play it because the art was just all over the place and confusing and made them uncomfortable opening the book and flipping through it.
You know which one is really good for evocative art as well? I just realized. Let me find it. You're gonna see and be like, yes.
The Dark Eye 5th edition.
No. I don't even know what art that has. I'm out of
I don't either.
There it is.
Perfect example. Yep.
Like here we are in space and it's a bad time for most people.
Yep. Yep. Like we saw other smudgy, like watercolory art and other things, but then this is evocative because we're actually dealing like an octopus.
Yes.
There's stuff happening.
It also feels like this is actually an action scene where something is actually happening. Yeah, this guy, like you're gonna pull up your gun and shoot the octopus, and then here, oh yeah, have like some sort of city. Oh, and I think I know which one it is. Oh, that's bad.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
This is the aftermath of when you win as Nord in CNC and Duke Paris.
It's there's just Eclipse Phase is just dripping with feel. And the what is a role-playing game section pointing out, hey, an RPG could be a lot of different things. I don't think we review many things that are willing to say that. Instead, they just generically say what an RPG is, and they don't give like multiple examples. But then Eclipse Phase says, yeah, you could play these other books, but here's the book we're going to sell to you.
Yeah. And again, like, it's not fully realistic. Space doesn't actually look like this, but yeah, give it to me like this. It's cool.
Yeah. Make space artsy. Do it.
Yeah. And yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Another city scene, like pointed out before.
Yep. And then stuff like this works. Oh, it's drawn out, and then you have an AR overlay, and you get like information about stuff. That's how the people in the future see things. Oh, lady with cats. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Those might be people, actually. Those might be very, very horny people.
horny people, yes.
They didn't really bring cats into space. They didn't have the capacity.
No.
Oh no, the big robot is grabbing the small one. Ooh.
Ooh. Step robot.
Yeah. Like, it's good, and it only gets better. Like, it's actually kind of the weakest section of the game, because we're gonna get to a good example of like showing, like, here, oh look, it's a cylinder habitat.
Yep.
Stuff like that. But I want to get to the morphs if I can. But I forgot where they are, so we're just tabbing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this
here's
is
one.
The second
this
edition.
Is a playable character.
Yep.
Hypercrab. Here we have another one. Yeah, here we are now. Some, like, they don't have soup. You can be an octopus, by the way.
Yep.
The sample characters each have a morph, and that's why, as I remember. Here's a Fury.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Anarchist techie.
Like, these people are evocative.
So evocative. Like, each and every one of them.
Yeah.
And there's a weird feeling to this. You know how like you see the outlines in all these?
Mm.
You know the old like Darkseed or Harvester or whatnot, how there was always kind of like a vague, well, I'm in the scene, but I'm also kind of not because
Yeah.
of like how they use photographs and manipulated them slightly.
Mm-hmm.
There's a feeling with each of these pictures too, like that like is I don't know what it is. It impresses in my brain. Oh wait, no, this is the main character, even though like it's just an outline, dude.
Yep. This book is really good for art. There's
Yeah.
not a huge amount in it, but there's more than enough.
It isn't more than enough. This is a very text dense book,
Yeah.
but like it needs it. It needs it.
Yeah. Sort of. It's very Shadowrunny in that it has all those like individual rules, but they only apply to items that you might have. It's kind of like a Magic the Gathering system where you build your deck of a character out of their abilities and the stuff they own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a really good way to put it.
Again,
I love that picture.
Yeah.
Oh. That's really good.
Like, don't hit the crates, they're valuable, stuff like that.
Yes.
Like, you don't know what it says. It's a bit too small, but yeah.
Yeah. I love the implied IFF system, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bad guy.
Yes, good. And
It's just a good example. Gosh. Like, this is also one of the few games where you could have, like, the robot from Metropolis hanging out with, like, a furry.
Yeah.
And it just makes perfect sense.
My only regret is that they didn't go far enough with the, like, low-hanging fruit of fetish material in this game. Where, imagine if you could just make like a furry kind of character as a body type in this. People would totally jump into those. Like, furries exist in this reality, guys.
Yeah.
They would make their own fucking furry avatars, and you didn't do it, and lots of other things too, like, you know, fetish folk in general are not catered to, and I get it. It's not really about that, but you should have put that in. You put the neotenic in. You put the character that literally looks like a child and physically is a child, though not mentally. This is not an anime, by the way. Yeah. Anyway, there's a sex platform, yes, but it's generic. Like, to be fair, it is generic in a sense of you could make it your own, but they don't really talk about this kind of thing in the core book or the supplements that I have read.
Yeah, they don't talk about it in the supplements at all. And even if you go to like the official website that lists all the morphs, they don't have one.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to just add that in.
Like, obviously you can just SDM be like, yeah, and then there's the only people. Like, obviously you can do that, not a question, but they should have made it a theme, in my opinion, because this game is one of those where I'm like, you're already dealing with real fucked up shit.
Yeah, you are.
So just describe me the hedonism also, and the way that if you were stranded in those situations without wanting to, it would be a nightmare.
Yeah, because like body horror, oh gosh, like it's such a big topic, and this is the perfect game for every last bit of it. The fun part, the bad part, all the parts in between, the extreme part, the not extreme part.
Yep.
Like, most things that do this don't explore that hard enough because it's that uncomfortable. And I'm like, World of Darkness explores uncomfortable things constantly. Like, it's fine to do it here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
again, this game is good. It's just like, that's the one thing, one critique I would level at it, and also the art a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh look, it's the aliens. I love them.
Yeah, the aliens are just so fucking alien. I love that so much.
Hmm.
That's what I need in games like this. Also, is like if you're gonna go hard sci-fi, please just make the alien super alien. Just do it.
Yeah.
They don't need to look like us at all. Because that's the other thing that I remember bringing up on a forum a long time ago. Why do they need to look like us? You're gonna want to fuck them anyway.
Yeah, I mean, someone's gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
Infomorphic export form addiction. Yeah, exactly. There's many places you can go, and they just kind of don't. But yeah, this is still, in my opinion, a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
What? Technically.
Technically. Yep.
Yeah, because they only put pictures from the fucking anime, and of course it's gonna be.
This is the 10 out of 10. This is the MVP of doing the art that really immerses you. This is the MVP.
Yeah.
Except no substitution.
But yeah.
And even, yep.
Like, again, you know your audience, right? It's kind of do. They did know their audience.
Yeah. That's, one of the things about Pondsmith as an otaku is that, like, he knows his audience every time he decides to do one of these things.
Yep. I don't want to look at this for longer, though.
Yeah.
You know which one is also really evocative with its art of the contents inside of it? Because there's no art in this, not a single piece.
There's no art. Yep. No art in Dungeon World.
There is actually art. It's so generic. I have forgotten. Okay, 1 naked broad man. 2. Oh, that's 1 per thing, right? 1 per chapter.
1 per section. Yeah.
Oh no.
That was probably my problem with Blades in the Dark too. Their art was so terrifyingly generic.
Yeah, 3. Okay, it did have art. It says chapter 4 doesn't get art. Using page down now. This is easier. My poor finger. 4. 5. There was a dwarf. Mark it down. 6. 7. 8. I can just look at it. It's so. This looks traced from one of those D&D make fun of D&D comics.
It does, like flat out. It does.
Okay, it might be the artist style actually. Does it look off?
What happened to your face? Oh my god, that's They did the face of a particular actress for that one.
Oh yeah, you were right.
Suddenly I forget her name, but she was in Firefly. She was one of the. She was in the episode that never aired on TV. Where they go to where Inara used to ply her trade.
But yeah, Dungeon World obviously shitty in every respect. The art, arguably, probably still the best part of it. Actually, now that I've seen it again.
Yeah.
I love
the best part.
I love this rat.
Yeah, I love that rat.
It's just both been shot, but it's also really still hyped to fight.
I love that they're fighting tentacle monsters, that there's zombies back there, that there's giant rats.
There's orcs, tentacle monsters, giant rats, zombies, and that's actually it.
Yeah, like, this is something I'd want to play then.
No, you don't want to play
that picture.
Yeah, that picture.
Picture. Yeah.
God, fuck Dungeon World.
Because you can't even simulate that in Dungeon World. Then
no,
you can't.
No.
You lose immediately.
You lose by playing.
Yep, you lose by playing.
Terrible. Let's leave it. Let's leave this. Let's close this.
Yep, close that.
Meowdy Kotsonia.
Meowdy.
Yeah.
Thank you for using my full title.
Yeah.
Stream Code Commander.
Yeah, but like, okay, to tie this up,
Yeah.
art can't be that expensive for a book like this. Like, I know what art costs. Okay, sure, it's for publishing, it's gonna cost more, but come on. Like, put the money in to have it be good, and do art. Don't do photos. Photos are not the same thing.
They just aren't.
The only reason to do photos is if you don't have money. If you are a shoestring budget game like Buffy.
Yeah, Buffy.
Where they're like, oh, this might sell. Who knows? We have no idea. Let's give it $5, a shiny nickel for your troubles to make this book here. Oh, it actually sold some copies. Wow, who thought? Yeah, they didn't have money for the art, but Eclipse Phase is on their website for free. They have art. Stuff like Blaze. No, what was it called?
Blades in the Dark.
Blades in the Darkest art was not what I mean. No, I could never forget. Break. Like Break has actually one artist that did everything for most things, and fucking hell, it's good.
Yeah.
Not really my style of art, but it's still good art.
Yeah. Like, it's like porn. We know it when we see it, and when we see good art, we know it.
Like, it helps so much for the through of it. Of course, you have to find an artist that's good.
Yep.
That's really, it's not so hard these days. Where's the... Did I close? I closed Lancer, okay, at some point during this. But like, Lancer is the... Like, that artist is amazing. A lot of the artists, yeah, amazing. Just, give them some fucking money.
Give him some money, give him some time, let it cook. It's... You can tell there's a lot of love put into Rosewood Abbey because of what they decided to do with all of this. And it's really illustrative of what the end result is. If you really care about your game, that's what happens. If it's very corporate, well, honestly, that's how it feels with V5. Is like they had to do it. They must get this out. Corporate's breathing down their neck. They have so many writers, they have so many chefs in the kitchen trying to make this happen. And then the same thing happened with Werewolf 5th Edition. They had to get it out.
It also feels like, with those games specifically, that, we can't just have this, like, we must put a bit of everything in. That's always the corporate approach, where it's like, well, it can't be bad if it has, like, a bit of that and a bit of this and a bit of the other thing.
Yeah.
When it would be very well served going hard on a certain thing.
Yep. That's one of the key things with RPG design and just mood and setting and so on. Rosewood Abbey and Kane are two good examples of we're just going to go hard. Just hard as fuck.
Yeah.
With our central art direction, design, and everything. Whereas D&D 5th Edition is the perfect example of not going hard with anything at all anymore. Yeah. And that's sad because it's just like... I remember when I was far too young to be looking at it, Heavy Metal Magazine. I remember the evocative art in it. I remember things like that way back in the day. I remember seeing Larry Elmore's work in a lot of early D&D. Yeah, a lot of it was really horny art. But for a young, impressionable individual, it drew me in because it's like, but then there's the knight with his sword swinging it. Like, they went hard with what it is that D&D was. And now we have telekinetic tacos. Like, come on. Just go hard with D&D. Make D&D D&D. Like,
okay, so is Control S. I did it. And now I'm gonna save over this version of the PDF with itself. I did it, Kotsonia, thank you.
And that's the same thing with Vampire. Like, if your answer to, we're not going hard enough, I guess put another picture of a girl with blood on her face. If that's your answer, then maybe you're not quite understanding as gothic punk, because that's what it keeps billing itself as over and over, and then it didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Like it's like drawing a man with a sword. Yes, I'm saying it's wrong on purpose for your fantasy game and putting him on the cover. It's the girl with blood on her face.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just is. It's just in everything. It's so hackneyed.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yep.
And it doesn't make sense for the setting, because why would you be a messy eater?
Yeah.
And why would you keep the blood on your face? If the whole point is to hide that you're a vampire.
Yep. I mean, it's Vampire the Masquerade, not Vampire the can't take a shower.
Like, if I wanted to depict, let's say, Ventro, right? I would depict a corporate boardroom, and the projector is on there looking at the business and how it's up.
Yeah.
And then they would do the same picture again, but like with the lights off, and then everyone's eyes are glowing and they are all like smiling at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that kind of thing. You can imagine very easily and very evocatively what it should look like, and what it just doesn't look like.
Yep. Like, so it's travesty that they had Toreador in the book, but they didn't have a single picture of some Toreador in an art gallery. Like, that's the stereotype, and they're not even willing to do it.
Well, Toreador does the drawing or crocheting or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah, thank you for the prime. Thank you.
Thank you.
16 months, sorry. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
And there's so many other examples like that. Whereas in this, like, yes, this is perfect for this game.
Yeah. Like I just said, guy with sword is a bad idea. No, but if it's a fat friar with a knife carrying someone's head around while having beast feet, that's evocative again. What the fuck is going on?
Exactly. It's going hard.
Yeah.
This is what I want. And I just can't overstate that enough. Like, sell what your game is. Don't sit around being, I'm going to be safe. No, fuck you.
Yes. No, must return. Wow.
Like, even images like that, they're supposed to be like a clock or an indication for how the game should flow, etc. There's things that you can work into it. I like those two little guys.
Yeah. Oh man. Look at them doing
yes.
Fucking Monty Python reference.
Yes.
They had fun with this.
It's so much fun. Oh yeah, like that really sums it up for a lot of the art that we've been discussing. And why did I pick this topic? It's just all because of Kane. Because Kane was this game where I was like, oh, it's the same artist who did art for Lancer. That's cool. Oh wait, it's so good.
Yeah.
So freaking good. And it's not like I'm sitting here thinking, wow, this art is like complex or something. It's giving me a mood, it's giving me a feel, it's giving me selling me on something. It's going hard.
Yeah.
Like, this is how a cool anime exorcist should be. And this is what we're getting. Like, this is the much toned down version of Chainsaw Man. Like, come on. Works. And to be fair, like, they've done other stuff too. Like, there is a 6 Billion Demons RPG. I forget what the name of it is. But the cover art for that, very evocative also.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. Like,
this guy is very good at doing like action and cool scenes though, like, and scale as well. Scale is amazing at scale.
Yeah. So important.
It's not really showing off very much in these pictures because it's just like examples of the book.
Yeah.
But if you look up this artist, that's quite something. With how
Abaddon.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Tom Bloom. Yeah. Just. I mean, this guy also designed a tabletop war game where you play necromancers that send your creations to fight each other. Like, that's the kind of guy we're talking about.
This guy has so much energy because he also organized the thing where you would have a map that he drew with squares on it. And then there would be a bunch of artists, each drew a character, and then those characters fought for map tiles for the two sides. It's a giant project, and you can look at it. I forget what it's called. But it's just like, yeah, we have 1 million characters, and then you would draw it in a way where they would fight, but not one would definitely win. And each side drew their fight as they thought it would happen, and then people voted on which one was the better presentation of it, which is really cool.
That's a huge project, and I love it.
Yeah. It's
damn
crazy. Again, art is the soul of these games. Like, you can write text all you want, but if it's purely text, it's harder to get it across. Like, a picture is worth 1,000 words for a reason, in the saying. Of course, evocative writing and stuff is absolutely possible, but you have to, in this day and age for a TTRPG, to draw the players in. And being like, you can be this guy or this girl, already draws me in well enough, you know, to want to be like, I'm at least interested in reading your thing now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I started with the Shadowrun first edition book, because that was one of the earliest examples I could think of. Because it's like, bam, you want this? You want this game? Yes, I do. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And sure, it has sexy lady on cover, but it is sexy lady who is competent in carrying gun, not damsel in distress, not.
Yep, I wish
cheesecake.
I wish she had like was doing like more obvious magic in some way, but that's my only gripe with this picture.
Yeah, same. Like casting a fireball or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good topic, Trey. Good topic. I liked it. Do we have other things? No, I think we milked this one.
We milked this one good and hard. It is completely empty, I think.
Yeah.
Let me look up something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember looking at news and then forgetting because, of course, I'm very prepared.
Wait, you sent me a few topics the other day.
I think so,
yeah. Yeah. Bring up the king game. That's what we just did. Could be part of the discussion about art games. Yes. Simple examples. I could have a couple. Yeah. Okay. It was about the art. Sorry, that was what you sent me.
Yeah.
Do we have any news?
I haven't really heard anything. Oh, Daggerheart is had their
oh yeah, right. That's gonna come out.
Prices, yeah. So it'd be $60 for the core book, plus you get like nearly 300 cards with it. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay.
Yeah.
If you like the people at Critical Role, you'll probably like this.
Arguably, like it's not a bad value proposition.
Really not.
I am very. This is old school by design because this card stuff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Obviously not great for any virtual tabletop.
Yeah.
This does have this also, I would say, is evocative art.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
Like I remember when we looked at like the preview stuff, and I was like, yeah, this art's okay. But like, you look at the website now and look at the art that they have posted. Holy shit! Like this is what I want 5th edition art to look like, but it doesn't look like this.
Yeah.
Like Darrington Press has really turned the knobs on this.
Yep. It's almost like they had the million artists and retainer from all the fan art they got.
Yeah.
I mean, can we look at this? Like, I don't want to pre-order, but let's click the button. I don't know. I don't want to. Oh my god! Just show me the product.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get the cards in their own little box. You get the book.
Yeah.
Sorry, but the book's cover is boring.
Yeah, this is where they're doing something that's too minimalist, in my opinion.
And then gorgeous final product coming soon. Okay. Oh, maybe it's not final. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, but why can I pre-order if the art isn't final? What am I buying?
Yeah. Because both are ETA spring 2025, so I'm like,
Yeah.
are you guys just trying to strike while iron's hot here? It's probably what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine to gauge like interest early.
Yeah, it is. Especially with a product like this, where it's just like they need to know how much they're going to need to ship because they have cards included.
Yeah, I don't want to go the D&D route where the cards suck.
Yep, really don't. Oh yeah, and they have live one shots. There's a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
very
like
easy to go look up stuff. That's the other thing. It's very accessible. You can go look up stuff about this right now.
And to be clear, you don't need the cards to play it. The cards are just there for visual aid and stuff. It's unnecessary. It's kind of a thing where you aren't supposed to have like two people have the same thing, kind of thing. So
yeah,
that you
that's
are
what
unique.
it's for. Yeah.
But yeah, you can just figure that out in your own time.
Yep.
Yeah. Good. I mean, I want anything that isn't D&D to come out and be successful. So if this is the one, then wonderful.
Yeah. Like I like this a lot more than Candle Obscura. Like looking at Candle Obscura, it was like, meh, this isn't really grabbing me. But Daggerheart, cool.
Yeah, from what Locke has told us, me, I don't know if he talked to you about it. This is cool. This is some cool mechanics in it. I think it is kind of still kind of basic in certain aspects, but hey, I might be a cynical fucker in that regard.
Yeah, I tend to like a little extra crunch, but it's just like at the same time, there are like we look at the base mechanics of Fabula Ultima. It's very simple. It's just that it can create a complex system by stacking it together, and I don't know if there's the potential for that here. Of like, oh, I'm going to stack these three things together with this class and this race and this other thing, and come up with something that's awesome. Whereas Fabula Ultima, bam, you do that from the start.
Yeah. Crediting all the artists, good job.
Good job.
And
here's the thing, they put that in the FAQ, which, what?
Yeah. Some pieces are placed where they're close to finalization, some are just not done cooking quite yet. Yeah, there will be more art in the final release. Wonderful. There will be AI art. No, use of AI is strictly prohibited by Derek Press and Critical Role. Wonderful. Put your fucking foot down.
Doing one sentence and stop being a lawyer about it. Just bam, one sentence.
Yeah. Bolded use of AI art is strictly prohibited. Wonderful. Good. You know, I can also just imagine why. Because imagine, like, let's look it up. Twitch Critical Role, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So they have 1.4 million followers, right? Let's say just 1 in 10,000 of those chooses to make AI art pieces of their characters and send them to them. That is 140 art pieces per day. Of course they don't want it because they've probably seen 10,000 million pictures of generic druids that have red hair that they say, this is Keyleth, look.
Yeah. Oh, you like my Keyleth, bro? Look at Jester, isn't she pretty? And she has like 9 horns.
I wrote albino what's this guy from Riddick as an AI art prompt, and I got this. Isn't this totally like Grog? Pure Goliath? Like,
Oh, I can't unsee it now. Oh my god.
and
I
then
only can imagine this Grog.
and then you heard the fifis of the CEO, and then you get killed. Because yes, he is the CEO. The
Yep.
guy who played the barbarian in the first season is the fucking CEO of this product.
I love it. Oh yeah, and they're already talking about how you can monetize making stuff for it.
Yeah. Can you publish and monetize content for Daggett based on the beta playtest? No, since the game is still in active development, any homebrew materials that could be created in open material. Yeah, okay, we don't want to encourage monetization of materials that are in active development. See, that's also a good policy.
Yeah, it's good policy. And also they're just explicit about it.
Yeah, they aren't telling you to not to write stuff right now. They are telling you can't get money for it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, we want to play online. We are excited to announce more about our digital partners a little closer to the game release, which is also fair enough. The game isn't out yet.
Yeah,
so
they will have the thing with Roll20. So.
If they build if they build like a Roll20 thing where their cards actually in it, like it's not impossible. It's just like good a headache for somebody. Then cool.
Oh yeah.
I would look at this open beta. No. Oh, the beta is okay.
It's over.
Yeah. But it's also fine. They have to cook this now. They have to make it. It's like 25 isn't that far off.
No.
Time flies when you're in the hellscape of capitalism.
Oh God! And in their case, they have 3 main projects cooking, and then they have 5 other RPGs they want to get out the door. So they're working on 8 stuff at once now.
Yeah.
And good for them, because honestly, this is the time. Go ahead, do all of your ideas at once.
Yeah. Once again, we looked at it. 1.4 million followers on Twitch.
Yeah.
Probably one of the top channels overall on Twitch. I think.
I think so.
Like I know some of the gaming people have way more, but it's like by far the biggest TTRPG by like a mile. Absolutely. Holy crap! How long can it take? Okay, here. Channels. So. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do these list like followers?
Yeah, it did. Second from the right column.
Second from
total followers. Second from the right.
Yeah, see the biggest current. Like this is sorted by viewers, obviously. Critical Role gets 100k viewers as well.
Are you able to sort it by total followers? Clicking on the top.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ninja is 90 million. Okay, so we are in the top. Let's see. We are not in the top 50. Dr. D. Why is he still here? He's banned. Whatever. Not in the top 100. Okay, we are in the top like 1,000, I would say, probably. Yeah, we can find them. Okay, before 300 actually, I guess. Not quite. What? Are they not listed? Why am I doing this? We cannot just search.
True. Yeah, and then it will do its digest as well. Dear God, they had 212,000
only
people watching.
12,000? What? That's interesting. Summary overall is average. Yeah, it's like season finales and stuff.
Yeah.
Insanity. Yeah, look, this is when a campaign ended. This is just last. This is average viewers, max viewers, 212,000. Yeah.
Jesus.
Now you can see that like a lot of this it's gone down, I would say, of course, but people also just watch it on YouTube a lot. Like Twitch isn't their main gig that hard anymore.
Nah, this isn't. So it's ranked 198% for just English channels. Nice.
Yeah. They streamed.
That's just aggregating everything.
They streamed a game ever on this one? That's actually interesting. Okay. Oh, they actually don't have 1.4. They have 1.366. It rounds up. It becomes ever more inaccurate the bigger your channel is.
Yeah, ever more inaccurate.
465. Yeah. And yeah, then you look at the YouTube, which is
It makes me happy when I see Grubby on your front page.
another like casual.
Welcome to Exandria.
No, shut up. Sorry, Matt.
2.3 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 200 to 500,000 viewers on these episodes. 900,000. That's actually, you know what that also is? That is super active viewership overall. Because many channels with 1 million subscribers have like a tenth of them actually watch the videos.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously this is also one of those things where the more you go back, right? Mm-hmm. If someone starts watching from the beginning and then goes through and then starts season 2 and watches through, like someone who's currently here will watch this and then you know, they have such a dedicated viewership.
They really do. They really do.
And all those people might buy Daggerheart. And if even just a tenth of them buy Daggerheart, like 100,000 books sold, amazing.
Yeah,
like that's D&D numbers, straight up.
6 million right there. 6 million.
What?
$6 million. If you
the money. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about the money because I think that okay, sure, that is a concern, absolutely is, but it's not a they don't have to be concerned about it like other publishers in the space have to be, except for Wizards, because if like I forget who said it, but it's a video we watched at some point where someone said, if these people don't deliver good product, they don't eat.
Yeah,
like that's not the case for the Critical Role people, so they are also freer to take risks.
Yeah. And that's why I'm really glad that they're doing so many things at once, because there will be some things that don't work, but like the reason why I also mentioned just the raw number is because that also determines which one they're going to go, okay, we're going to release 50 supplements for this versus the other thing that, you know, not as many people bought.
I'm really curious. Like, I know campaign 3 is still D&D.
Yeah.
I'm really curious what's going to happen once Daggerheart actually drops. I have a feeling they're going to end campaign 3, have 2 weeks pause, then start the Daggerheart game.
Yeah, I think that's just what they should do.
The fuck wouldn't they? Actually, they should play a Daggerheart game 2 weeks before Daggerheart comes out.
Yep.
So that people can still get it, or a month or whatever. Like, and and let's be real. We've said this before, but it bears repeating. Critical Role is probably chiefly responsible for why 5e was so successful.
Yep.
Because, like, seriously, anybody who would ask me in 10 years ago, holy fuck, 12 years ago at this point, started in 2012. Like, I found them, I think, 10 years ago. Who would ask me, hey, I don't know what you mean by role-playing game. What do you do? Like, I can either sit there for an hour and be like, okay, and then you do this and that and explain blah, blah, blah. That's not really ever works well, right? Or you can be like, well, listen, you could watch an episode of this. Yeah. If you're really interested in what a role-playing game actually is, watch an episode of this. And I have done that with people, and they've been like, oh, this is really cool. People seem to be having a lot of fun. I'm like, yeah, it is really fun. It's super fun. And of course, like, this creates certain issues, like people expecting like every DM to be Matt Mercer, for better or for worse. As Rex, oh, thanks for the resub at 42 months. What the fuck? I feel old now. Thank you. Definitely, even as a veteran gamer, my interest in 5e has a lot more to go with Grog, Pike, and Scanlan than Crawford. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
1,000%. That's why when they put up these charisma-less schmoes who are obviously corporate, I'm just like, can you find somebody else to do this? That's why they did.
Yeah, I am. This is also why I believe D&D is like not going to stay top of the hill forever, because the people running it have successfully burned this bridge in Critical Role.
Yes.
They have also successfully burned the game bridge with Larian. What do they have? Are they going to in-house publish a game, a PC game that's as big as Larian made? No.
No, they can't.
They're
unable to.
Yeah, I believe that full wholeheartedly they're unable to.
Yeah.
And the more those places, and you're not going to be like, oh yeah, Baldur's Gate. I don't remember who made that. I only remember D&D. I like D&D from that game. No, you're liking the studio. Same here. You like the people. The game they play, sure, the game is cool, and I might learn about it, and I might be interested in playing it myself, but it's not the be-all, end-all. If these people suddenly are like, hey, we have our own game, we really like it, here, we're playing it on stream, we seem to be having fun, please enjoy our game, it's out for $60 and you can play it off of that. Oh, by the way, let's not mention that D&D wants $210 from you plus subscription. Done. Like, this is for years they had so much free advertising. They used to work with Critical Role.
Yeah, they used to.
Also, to be fair, that was a different time. They were not Hasbro owned back then, I don't think. When did that happen? When did Hasbro buy them?
They've been owned by Hasbro for quite a long time.
It was the right? I misremember. There was different leadership internally. Blah blah blah.
Yep. It's leadership. There's other things. One of the key, so 3rd edition dropped, and then there were writers that stayed on for like a little bit, like a year or two, and then they're just like, nah, I'm gonna go form my own studio, Monty Cook. But that happened a lot, and then there were people in the Monty Cook sphere who then drifted back into D&D with 4th edition, like Mike Merles. And then Mike Merles stuck around, but then they said, well, Mike Merles, you're great. We're going to make you a lead. You're going to be in charge. You're going to be a manager. And then they didn't realize that maybe a game designer is not also the same thing as a manager. That's part of the reason why Critical Role, we're going to make this guy the CEO.
Yeah.
Because then everybody else does what they're good at.
Because time is a flat circle. Remind me, please, when did Wizards do the fuck up? Was that last year, January, something like that?
Last year, January.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't this year, it was last year. Yeah.
I'm just trying to, when did this come out? No, we're not playing the video, we're just looking at the thing. I hate the 2 years ago thing. 15th of August 2022. Okay, so this might be more or less around that time. I'm going somewhere with this, sorry.
No, you're good.
March, okay, so 51.
March. Okay, we're getting very close.
So 44 then, maybe. January 9th, yeah. That's about right, okay.
That's about right.
So 1.8. Is it weird that okay, I mean, it's not weird that it goes down because people don't have time. People are going to watch, the start of campaign 3 has 4 million views, and then it goes down as people don't have time yet to watch all of it, but they're going to, right? That's how this works. So there isn't really a dip in viewership for this.
No, because it's like what you said. You tune in to watch Critical Role because you want Marisha Ray to peg you. You don't tune in just because they're playing D&D. Like, it's that simple. It's that basic. And that's fine. Like, these people are good at what they do. So,
yeah.
it makes perfect
I'm
sense
just
to me.
trying
Like,
to see.
I can't remember who said it. I think it was me who said it. Drake, you could poop the tabletop game and I'd watch it. And it's just like, that's how it is. And you kind of have to embrace that.
So they have played Daggerheart, right? Or is this just sales stuff? Come on, load the thing. Critical characters in Daggerheart. Live one shots. Okay, how much views did this get? No, I'm not a viewer of it. No, I misclicked.
Hello,
Fuck.
everyone.
Shut up! 1 million views. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and that was 6 months ago. Yeah.
Yep. Which is consistent. Like people who are on the trip towards like today on Critical Role will find this 2 years from now. Or later, and they'll be like, "Oh, they made a game," because they're obviously going to talk about it on the main show, which many people aren't looking at current videos because they don't want spoilers.
Yeah,
and then they're going to find, oh, they made a TTRPG. What the fuck? I must look into this now. Like this is only going to be grow more and more. Like because obviously bunches of people are also never going to continue watching whatever video they were stuck on. Like I know I started watching campaign 3 and I think I got to like on the side during work basically as like background noise. And I think I got like 20 episodes in, then I kind of fell off of it. But I might return, find the episode I was on, and then just keep going because it's not like it's going anywhere. Like honestly, it's on me. For me, it's ours because it is obvious that they are like fighting the system, like fighting to contain what they want to do within D&D a lot now. Which is the natural state of it, honestly, because you start out playing D&D with the rules, making like the character that you want to make, and making like being able to very easily tell which characters are shit and which characters aren't shit. And then once you have played those characters that you think are cool and you want to play, then you are left with, well, this class would be cool if it was different. And then either your DM accommodates or not, and Matt tends to play by book because I guess for a game that runs on it is like on the internet like this, it's kind of a big deal if Matt's like, well, listen, Alchemist was real shit, and so I made my own.
Yes.
Like he can't really do that. He can't do that without it being an instant drama alert for 5 weeks. Where the original author of The Alchemist is gonna get is gonna cry themselves to sleep or something, and I don't think anyone wants that on their side. So the more they play it, and the more they figure out as players, like the meta strats, we should have the hero's feast before we fight the dragon because fear is like a stupid mechanic, stuff like that. The more it's like. I remember the end of season 2 where it just devolved into what do? We have to plan for so many eventualities. Oh my god, we are rotating in this hellscape of ice and we don't know what to do, and the whole episode is going to be us talking about plans. Which is looking back at my own games, those are the most intense and fun episodes for me sometimes.
Yes, but same here.
It might not make for the best like stream entertainment. Maybe, I don't know, probably I'm wrong. Because these people have a lot more viewers than me. But point being, ultimately, yeah, if these people bring out their own game, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, Ether, please. I like Matt. He's fine. I hope this is not out of context. Okay, fine. I'll allow it.
Okay, so I do have something that is very delayed news, but I was
Yes.
kind of waiting as well.
Okay.
So one company, Kobold Press, and I gave you the link to their website for their RPGs.
I just clicked on it.
That's right.
Whoa, yes, thank you for the raid. Oh.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders, to Tabletop Talk. Hello. Sonnet here? No. Sonnet, are you here? Scroll with a gun raid? Wait, you a scroll now?
You get big man,
Damn.
shoot him.
Could
Fairness,
be
I
your
would be big
acorns.
man, I guess.
Oh, your acorns are balloons.
So, Esros, did you rebrand? So, okay, here, all my acorns for you.
Oh, the acorns.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I dropped them earlier. I'm sorry. I can't really hold things with this, you know. They're on the floor. You can find them. I think I saw Squirrel with a gun one like before. It just looked fun. I've seen his finisher with a revolver just do what the crazy guys wants. I'm acquiescing to the demands. It's just like, how you expect me to have any items in my hands? Not how that works. So I just left the acorns are on the ground where I left them.
Yeah. The nut is on the ground.
Yes, there's lots of nut on the ground in these parts. Yes.
What's that?
Acorns nuts, I guess so, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They're nuts. Yep. So why did I have you bring this up?
Why did I?
Tales of the Valiant is
one sec. Before you start, I was going to say, hi viewers, by the way, we're talking about tabletop RPGs here right now, which is, and this is one by Kobold Press, and not Drake, take it away.
All right, taking it away. So, this was the perfect segue because you were talking about the whole OGL scandal. Kobold Press's response was, we're going to write our own OGL, and then we're going to write our own game.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the result. They released it in May, actually.
Nice.
So the reviews have all been good too. The art's good. This is good. That's good. I haven't even looked at the PDF of it. But the whole point of this is that if you want to do it, go do it. And Kobold Press, being technically smaller than Paizo, decided to go and run with it in less than year and a half published it. So this is where it's at.
It's such a good motivator.
Yeah, it is. The whole point is that it is, yes, very much like 5e. Yes, it is. But they did it with their own flair, their own twist, because Kobold Press releases some of the best 5e stuff. And it's under what's referred to as Black Flag, which is their OGL. Because they're just like, fuck you.
Okay, let's see. Player's Guide and Monster Vault 2 hardcover set plus PDFs 130. Okay, what can I play at a minimum? I guess these two, right? Hey, that's $70. That's one D&D book.
Yep.
I disagree that the PDF should cost as much as the physical book.
That is the only problem that I have with this. Is like the pricing for that is just, no.
Like, no thanks.
I'm way into the, but if you buy physical, you should get the PDF included.
Like, here's, okay, publishers. Holy fuck. I don't know if no one told you this, but I'm just gonna download the PDF from the internet if I buy the physical book. Because I am fucking entitled to the PDF then. Yeah. I own the book.
I own it.
There's literally fuck you for theft going on there. No. Like, if you got me to buy the physical book, you have me as a customer. Congratulations, but I'm gonna download your fucking PDFs now. It's gonna happen. And that is everyone's policy. Everybody. No one wants to buy the PDF for full price.
Nobody.
Like, and also, this is the other one. I will find your PDF and read it. If I don't like it, I won't buy your physical book.
Yep.
Yes, I'm technically stealing. Oh no, I'm doing this in Minecraft, guys, just so you know. No, it's not acceptable. It's $60 for 2 PDFs. No.
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 I don't like that at all. That's the one thing that I'm just like.
Like it looks cool. I like the art and stuff for sure. Make it cheaper. You can make the physical book cost more. If I want your game, I'll buy it for more than 30. What does it even cost? 60? Actually, no, that's fine. That's fair. Maybe it costs 60.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't charge me an additional $10 for the PDF. Don't do that.
Yeah. I could just make it cost 60 and put the PDF in this year. Like, no.
Yeah.
But
like,
yeah, still, Covert Press, good company. Like, this is still fair pricing compared to D&D. You're paying so much less.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, by the tag on the PDF for like yeah, like, okay, here's the thing, right? Candidly, if you have making a physical book, you're making the PDF anyway.
Yeah.
Like the PDF already exists by the time the physical book exists, and the only value add I'm buying with the PDF is like search function, which is not something you made, and like links. And I'm planning to pay like $10 for a good PDF in that regard. $10 is fine. Anything above that, go fuck yourself. It's fine, Mifu. Thankfully, this is Mifu. Thankfully, that's for TTRPGs. The buying is not owning thing is only applicable to Wizards currently.
Mm-hmm.
Which you'd think a company who made most of their cash in this space, in the fantasy gaming space, off of card games, where the whole point is to people own the cards. You'd think they would like have learned a thing or two about what people like think is acceptable and what isn't.
Yep. And to be clear, this is extremely close to 5th edition. Extremely close.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what's on the tin. But you're not giving money to Wizards. Like, that's the difference.
Yeah,
really.
That is a big difference. And the production value just off of this art is hacking solid, and it looks better. This looks like this art is good, and it's actually like it's what I want in these books. Oh, we're fighting a bunch of gargoyles. The avatar might show up later, I guess. The wrong color for these guys, but that's all. Oh, look, a dragon. It looks like a dragon. Oh, look, a bunch of adventurers. 2 ladies, a femboy, and a dwarf, and a gnome. With a lizard.
Oh, yeah. It's just good.
And yeah, you can tell here, strength +1, 12. Like, yeah, it is 5e, but its serial numbers are filed off. Same fucking thing. Probably better balanced. Probably better balanced than 5.05 is gonna be.
Yeah.
Easily. Free resources. What are the character sheet? Valiant 6 character sheets. Okay. Clicks on. No, I'm not adding anything to a card. If it's free, just let me download it. No, wait. That's probably something we need to whitelist. What is happening? Or maybe it is something we need to whitelist. Hello. Is the website crashing? The fuck? Hello?
Hello?
You are still here, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, it's not my internet, it's just their website. Oh, the Valiant 6 PDF is not there right now. Okay, no one's home. It's fine. Yeah. Like, again, is it something I would play? Because I think this is, for me personally, it's too close to 5e to be super interested in it.
Ridiculously close to 5e.
However, I definitely buy this over ever buying 5.05.
Yeah.
Like with this, like at least have a chance to buy something with a surprise in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be the case with with the new D&D product, simply because they explicitly set out to make the same thing again. Like they're not even subtle about it. They're just like, oh, we're gonna reimagine some things. The focus group says the dragon needs to be longer, so we made it Eastern. Like, what? Yes, Pulto streamer. Hi, Vicky. Yeah. Also opinionated. That's one thing. Yeah. And just again, this art here, like, look at this wizard lady just casting a spell. Yeah, cool. That's evocative. That's what I want. Sure, it's done a million times before, but that's a reason for that.
But like, okay, so this is something extremely basic also. You look at their website, you look at, like, there was obviously some love put into the animation for this. Then you look at the Wizards website, and I'm like, hello, I didn't know the early 2000s were calling. What the fuck? Like, it's a huge difference. And it doesn't take that much work. It just doesn't. Like, you just pay somebody who does this stuff.
But they fired that person.
They fired that person, they laid him off, and then they laid off his successor.
It looks so much worse somehow.
It's terrible. Like,
what the fuck is X? Like, you're coming out with the D&D product this year. Why is this on the? Why is there magic on? Not a single one of these.
Yeah.
Is the D&D? You don't even care. What is this fucking thing? AAA science fiction adventure role-playing game franchise from Archetype Entertainment.
I don't like that they say AAA.
Me neither. That's bullshit. That is corpo speak bullshit.
100%.
Is this actually a computer game? Like, this isn't there's too much CGI trailer for this to be. Is this a game? Yeah, this is a game.
What the fuck?
This isn't a TTRPG at all. Like, if this is a TTRPG, someone scammed them for so much money for this. Because why would you make the 3D animated intro for your TTRPG? What? I'm so confused. No, I don't agree with that. And here's Dungeons & Dragons has its own D&D Beyond site where it's all at now.
Again, look, we're back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, like, look at the gray. Oh, the dragon scales to stop. You just didn't repeat them, you fucking hacks, because they're doing darker down here. Oh my god, these people, like, what? Okay, no, I still don't want your cookies. So this is the PDF, right?
Yeah,
this is the Beyond, and in fact, no, Beyond digital and physical, $60. Oh, it's reduced right now from $80.
Are you fucking serious? It says 80.
$79.98
for digital plus physical.
Yeah. Wait, physical costs. Wait, what? Physical costs 50. This is 30. So it's not reduced at all. Oh, it's just the combined price.
Okay.
Of these two, and then you get the bundle save. So you pay. You do pay $10 more. Wait, physical is $49, $50. So $10. That's what I said. You should pay for the bundle. Extra price for the bundle is $10. Is fine. I said this. 10 species, 16 backgrounds, 12 classes, 48 subclasses, 75 feats, 291 spells, 51 monsters, 211 items, 3 magic items, 384 pages. I think the old book had more. Wait. Didn't they say it would be 400 pages?
Yeah, they said it would be 400.
Who
We're
needs
just estimating.
to remember these things? I don't even remember where my D&D books are. That's how long ago it's been.
There's an example of an art piece from Tales of the Valiant.
This is a bunch of tokens. Oh, these are useful actually. Might have put them in the Fabula folder for later. Sorry, I need to quickly find out if the 5e core player's handbook
Holy shit.
had. Oh yeah, I can't. You know why I can't find out, Drake? Because I never fucking. You don't need the core book at all because it's all on the internet.
Yep.
So I don't have it. I have it physically somewhere in my house, which I'm not going to search right now. Okay. Anyway, fuck you for this shit. Like you are going to $30 for this. Just means D&D Beyond. They wanted to buy you to buy it on D&D Beyond.
That's what they want you to do. Like that's it. Like flat out. They want you to subscribe to D&D Beyond, and they want you to do the maximum tier.
I love this picture.
It's so good. Like
that's this cube sliding down the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
And she's just like so done. If I just jam this device into here, we are all dead, and I can finally stop hearing this bat sing.
Yeah, it's so good. It's evocative. It's,
oh my god,
it's everything we want.
I love this. This is great.
And then there's other little things. Kobold Press really actually pays their artists really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, them and MCDM are infamous for paying their artists well. Also, Paizo does too.
Exodus
so it's like...
is a video game from Austin. Okay, so I see. Huh? So Exodus is indeed a video game, which just made by Wizards, I guess. If they are able to make this kind of cutscene stuff, it's like Mass Effect kind of thing, right?
Yeah, this is the Mass Effect knockoff.
Then you like it feels so like Mass Effect if I see this. But anyway, they might actually make D&D games themselves, I guess. I won't buy them though. Humble Bundle's got some of the 40k books on sale. I think it's time to corrupt the monkey. Oh, I mean 40k. We should look at one of those games at some point, like Dark Heresy or something, because they have their problems, but they are fucking a metal and they're kind of cool.
Yeah. They go all the way, which is like the whole core of like the thesis of doing the art for TTRPGs is you just need to go all the way. Yeah, go hard.
So I'm not surprised. This looks very Mass Effect.
There is one other thing that I really need to draw your attention to.
Yes.
That is why Kobold Press is superior in every way. And it has everything to do with something that was just kind of a footnote. And this art piece will show you exactly what I mean.
Sorry, I was just distracted.
We're good.
Oh. Yeah. Just show me a little picture of the condition.
Yeah. Show me! Oh my god. Like, it's that basic. It's that easy. And they actually do it, and they do it for every single condition.
Yeah.
They have a little kobold, like, charmed or deafened or whatever.
I would argue that the deafened condition maybe is the exploded condition, but I get the intent. He's going to be deafened after this.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is also evocative art. And use your little kobold foot because you're Kobold Press, of course. Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. Do it. Just... I can only say good things about them as people because they're just they love it and they don't want it to bleh. Like it doesn't have any of the 5th edition or 5.05 updates in it. It doesn't. Yeah. So it has updates that are theirs and It's fine.
Hmm.
It's good. It works. Sure, there's some things I would have changed, but whatever.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, Kobold Press. Go off, King. Go off, Kobold King.
Yes.
But yeah, that was the other little bit of
Like,
news. And
they also, I want to say, they go hard with, for example, this because there's the Medusas in the mirror shield. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Blinded can look at all sorts of things, but this little kobold has some gumption. I like that.
Yep. Like, they are literally the little guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. We should make them the big guys so that we can hate them in 10 years, but that's the future.
That's the future. That's the future.
The inevitable nightmare future of capitalism. Sigh.
Sorry.
Thing.
I'm not sure what else to add at this point. I think that we have really driven home the point about art.
Yeah. I think we do. We do have. Wow. It is was a good topic, I think.
Yeah. It's one people don't talk about enough with RPGs.
I have one more art to suggest. Please send it, Sandra, or please give me context on this.
Give us.
Oh, Blister. Oh, that's true. Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god, I have to find the book now. Where did I put that? It might just be my downloads, which would be a bad time because my downloads are not organized.
Oh gosh, I feel that.
Or was I smart and to put it in the to-do pile? I did. Okay, I'm not opening the PDF because we want to do Blister Grill at some point. I'm just gonna Google this stuff. Just look at this cat with his laser eyes. Just look at it. Look at this little rat on its pole. I don't know if that's a pole. Look at this little other rat bonking this dog while the snake's ready to attack. The snake has a hat, by the way, with his cowboy hat.
Yes, it's cowboy hat.
Look at this. This is great. The art in this is awesome, for sure.
I love how they draw raccoons, especially.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ellie. That's true, actually. BattleTech. The reason BattleTech is big at all is also the art. It's a very playable game, but they fumbled consistently to make it a good TTRPG. And the rules for playing BattleTech, which haven't changed in a long, long time, are kind of clunky and kind of like kind of annoying, honestly, because you want to modify your mechs? Well, technically you must now make the mech look like it has the gun on it and stuff. Good luck finding the fucking cannon you need, blah 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 blah. And even if no one cares, that's the big thing. Father, they made great settings, it felt alive, but the rules were pretty clunky. Indeed, yes. Farsa, also Shadowrun, kinda. Back in the day. The thing with BattleTech, yeah, if I see a big stompy robot, that's awesome. If I see a big stompy robot unleash 80 missiles at an enemy, amazing. I want to play that immediately. But then I look at the rules and I'm like, oh, this is unfortunate. And then I go to Lancer where I can have the same thing.
Yeah.
Like that's the good news with like anything BattleTech related. Just play Lancer. If you must, just reskin it a little bit. I'm sure that someone already did that. So have Emerald Sky and amazing settings, Borg rules, yeah, definitely. Like Scion, yeah. Did you take Dex? Oh, you didn't? Well, you're useless.
Mm-hmm.
Man. But yeah, like that's a good topic, arting. I think I want to end. Like, this is such a. You can just imagine the conversation between the players that this where they like this scene actually happens in a game at the table.
Yeah, you can imagine it.
And that's, I think, one of the things that really sets apart great TTRPG art from just generic / good TTRPG art. It's like, yeah, the elf bard is like, man, nothing's happening in this dungeon, and bored while you're doing all these trap disarmaments, which are like, nothing has happened. Meanwhile, the rogue's like, we've disarmed 28 traps. It would have all killed you. Yeah, but I didn't see anything. I'm just gonna play my fucking accordion now. And the bard and the I guess barbarian maybe is like, yeah, good tune. I'm gonna just make a joke. And then they all get surprised by a fucking gelatinous cube, which should never surprise anybody. Amazing.
And I have one final art piece that's kind of like the perfect note to end on for me.
Yeah, I'm sick. Oh.
They did it. This is a
bearded lady
cleric with a beard.
I like the decision to just like leave the chin bare so that it's understandably a lady, because otherwise it might be difficult. It's a good, actually a good way to show that.
Yes.
Yeah, I like.
This is very well done. And it's just one of those things that is one of my, I don't know, annoyances in a lot of fantasy stuff, is it's just, they're not willing to do that in so many different systems, shows, movies, etc. When they did it in the Witcher TV show, I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, please do that. Because they're not humans.
Yep.
They would be different.
Yep. My only complaint here is they could have made the beard not silver, because it's very like one color.
Yeah,
but I guess it might be a deliberate choice too. Sometimes you like accentuate with your color, of course. But yeah, I like this a lot. This is one of the best depictions of a female dwarf I've seen.
Yeah, it is. And they didn't have to rely on her drinking or something else. They didn't have to rely on a stereotype.
Yeah. You can even tell that there's a little boobage going on, because the beard like fans out here. It's like a little thing, but yeah, good thing. Good job. Good work. Like, you can tell it's a female body type. Yeah. I like a lot. Like, again, this art is awesome, generally speaking. Just really good.
And of course, there's so many other pieces that stand out, but I was just like, I need to pick two that really just boom,
makes sense.
Me think something.
Makes sense. Okay. Do we have anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
Like that was one piece of news that was like, there are going to be people who are just like, but I want it exactly like 5th edition, but I don't want to give Wizards my money. That's Global Press's Tales of the Valiant.
Yeah. I honestly think that the demographic is not that big.
Not that big, no.
Because sadly, a lot of people just aren't clued in at all and just will give Wizards their money anyway. Yeah. Which is why we have to tell them that do not do that. Okay, Drake, what were we doing next week again? Remind the folks at the table, please.
Let me look at our message history really quick.
We did no, you should know. You gave me the game.
I know. I just can't remember which one it is.
I was gonna have you say it, because it was your decision.
I know, but if I send you the PDF immediately, then it's in the message history that I sent it to you. So it's Ironsworn and Starforged.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Which there are other games like that are Ironsworn games.
Yeah. I just noticed that I did a folly, Drake. I did a blunder.
What?
When Kotsonia redeemed the save, my progress, and I saved the Rosewood Abbey PDF over itself. My date modified is fucked up now, and it's at the top of the list. And no. to open all the other rosewood heavy things and also save them again. Oh god. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, this is the littlest problem I've ever had. I
That
already
was-
did, Kotsonia. I already did. Thank you.
That was like the equivalent of stubbing your toe on a
Yeah.
PDF.
It's not even like stub. It's like feeling the sensation of your toe almost being stubbed. That's what it is.
Yes, the sensation of brushing up
Like,
against the Lego.
You don't even feel the pain, but you know it would have been there.
Yep.
Kind of thing. God damn it. Okay, yeah. I just want Starforge, a game that has, off of looking at it immediately, also pretty good art.
Yeah, that was really good art.
And it also has a 6-page index, which is wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty, I wouldn't say voluminous, but it covers everything, which is, yeah. I mean, like, look at that shit. Like, it's not really telling you anything, but at the same time, it looks cool.
They have pod racing.
Yeah, pod racing.
Okay, it's enough of a spoiler. We shouldn't look at it now. But yeah, that's happening next week on Saturday on Trick's channel.
Yep.
And this is it from us. A bit of a shorter one, but we have no obligation to do 3 hours every time, folks. We didn't sign a contract.
No contracts here. No.
Yep. So let's just find somebody to rate, I guess.
Yes.
Let's see who we got. What are you doing? Oh, birthday stream, you say?
That's what's name.
Yeah, okay, that's already decided then. We're reading Thorn Gobo.
Okay.
Because it's a birthday. Right, people on their birthday. Yeah. I'm back tomorrow actually at 1 p.m. EST with wow. My brain shut down.
I heard you reset there. I was just like, whoa.
Power Wash Simulator. There it is. I remember.
Blah, 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 blah.
I remember the Power Wash. No, I didn't drink anything. I just shut down. My brain shut down, Kotsonia. It's different. It's different. Are you doing anything the next few days that people should be aware of?
Yes, I'm just going to stream each of those days.
Nice. Okay. Wonderful.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Give Drake some love, folks. Drake deserves it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
one of them might be a stream where I write stuff live, but I can't promise that. It will depend on if it hits me or not.
Just write your ads live, alright? You don't do that maybe anymore.
No, not that. Write TTRPG stuff live.
Yeah. Just imagine. Yeah, it's a Drake writing stream. Oh, what? Roofing company? Oh, no. Oh, that would be actually a great April 1st one. Anyway, folks, see you. It's going. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Eep, oop.